Pisces, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Pisces sun sign, Pisces moon sign, Pisces ascendant, or anyone who vibes very strongly with the Pisces traits. We are taking a look at your energy right now, your current energy. Some of you could be in this energy, could have stepped into it just recently. Some of you could be in the midst of it. Some of you could be at the very end of it. We will get some guidance regarding this. Apply it after thinking through. See what is applicable to your situation and use your discretion while watching. Okay? Maybe all of it applies, maybe just a little bit applies, whatever the case might be. Right? Let us get what is it for Pisces. What are the energies of Pisces? Okay. Teaching and learning. Indigo and crystal children. Spread your wings. Comfort and moon cycles. Okay. So Pisces, I think there has been a situation where it is about you and children, right? For some of you it is about you working with very gifted children, spiritually aware children, children who have an innate sense of wisdom, right? Your interaction with them is a big learning experience for you while you teach them. You are teaching something to these children and you are learning something from these children. Okay, that this is one aspect of this reading for those of you who have this connection with these children. For some of you, you yourself come in the category of indigo and crystal children, and whatever experiences you've been having of late, they have just been happening to you so that A, you can clear your karmic pattern, and B, you can learn from them and teach them, and you need to be teachers and torch bearers for the coming generation. So it's like every generation has to go through something, they have to learn, so that we pass on this this wisdom and these experiences to the coming generation, because this is a whole cycle of the universe. We all need to learn and grow in order to teach the next generation how to work and live with the universe. Everything is a creation of these universal energies, right? And that is what you're experiencing. You're all having some kind of spiritual growth, you're all on some kind of a spiritual journey, right? Some of them could be coming across in a very harsh manner, but you are learning something about yourself, you're learning something about the universe, you're learning about the mechanics of how nature works. So through all these you are learning, which you need to teach others, or you might be in the company of people, not for some of you maybe children, but for some of you, you might be in the company of indigo and crystal children who are sharing their experiences with you. So I think for Pisces, you're coming from a place where you're having some kind of an some kind of a spiritual awakening. You're understanding a lot of concepts of the universe, of nature, laws of the universe, right? The mysteries of the universe, learning about your source, your creator. All of that is happening for you, Pisces, right now, and you must continue with it. Don't hold back, don't stop your learning, don't stop your interaction, don't stop learning, and don't stop teaching, right? Teaching as in some of you could be conducting some professional courses as well, and at a and teaching all these things in a very structured manner, by taking a workshop and things on those lines, having a class, having a talk, having sessions, meetings where you are talking about all these things. So for those of you, just go ahead with it, don't hold back now. this applies for everybody, that whatever you're experiencing right now, allow it to unfold and allow yourself also to open up to this path and this journey, right? For some of you, it might be a little you might be feeling a little out of place with this entire thing. It might be very new for some of you, so don't worry, just take it slowly and go easy. And also notice, what time of the moon cycle you are in when you are watching this. I can be, I'm quite sure that it might be a new moon or it would be a full moon, because these are the two times when, our emotions get a little disturbed. They become very intense. All right, that intensity can be a little disturbing. So do check that and just, take a little more care of yourself, nurture yourself a little more, and do everything which comforts you so that you can be on this process. So that, that discomfort should not stop you from proceeding. The discomfort will be a part of it, because you're, like you see in this card, she's taking off. It's a new path, it's a new flight. So it might seem very new to you, but you should not stop it. For the time being, just, take care of yourself a day, 2 days, 3 days. Just look after and nurture yourself, and then you'll be ready to handle this. Okay, let's take a deeper look with the tarot. Here you've got this card. See, I was just talking. Just take additional rest. Okay, Four of Swords. In fact, a little a nap during the day, or sleeping a little earlier at night, that could also work very well to soothe you and to comfort you and to calm you. Oh, okay. Let me start. Let's take a look at this past. I'll take this card. It's got the Knight of Pentacles on it. So yes, you're learning something new, right? You're starting a new, because the pages are, no, this is, sorry, a knight. It's a Knight of Pentacles. So you're moving slowly and you're moving ahead with something. You're making your own plans, and slowly and surely, you're moving ahead, because, a card of Pentacles means that, you're doing that physical, tangible work, like having a workshop, actually conducting classes, actually conducting seminars where you are doing this, where you are teaching others, where you are having interactive sessions, right? So this is what some of you have already started with, and some of you are still in the planning stages, but you're very sure that you would be wanting to follow this path. And how you're going to follow it, those are the plans you're drawing up, you have been drawing up in the recent past. You've got the King of Pentacles, and you've got the Seven of Swords. I think some of you are a little concerned about, the outcome. You're wondering that, you're doing this, you're starting this, but where will it lead to? Will I like it? Will I not like it? Is it going to be profitable? Is it going to give me some returns? So in the past, you have been having these concerns regarding this. Regarding how it is going to turn out as a profession. How is it going to turn out as something from which you are expecting, some gains, some returns. So I think those are things which, when you start thinking about them, in the past you have been thinking about them, and then you feel like withdrawing. You say, no, I don't feel that this is going to, generate any income for me. It's not going to add to my, income. It's not going to give me returns, so I might as well not do it. I think some of you have been having these concerns regarding this in the past, but you're continuing to make your plans. So you make your plans, and then sometimes you feel that I don't think I should be doing it at all, because I don't see, me getting anything out of it, right? So that little bit of push and pull has happened with you in the recent past, okay? But now most of you are in that hermit mode of sitting, centering yourself, grounding yourself, taking a break from external environment, and just going through all these things. And again, you've got this moon card here, and you've got these moon cycles here. So in the current position, right, it would be a good idea to withdraw a little, just to sit a little quietly. For those of you who meditate, just meditate and see what comes up for you. I think some fears are coming up for you about being on this path. Notice one more thing. You see here, she's ready to fly, and here in this card you see this witch is flying. You need to fly, Pisces. You need to move on this path. These are small concerns which will iron themselves out as you proceed. When you start doing it, when you start meditating, you will see, you will get some insights which will um, put to rest these doubts, and then you'll be able to move. So it would be a good idea to meditate or sit quietly or work on your plans. You will get some insight, you will get some realization, you will see something which is going to encourage you to continue being on this path. And whatever insight you get in your own meditation or in your own retreat, the cards here are also confirming that you must fly, you must walk this path, your plans should take flight, Pisces. Okay. Future influences, you've got the Devil, you've got the Hierophant, and you've got Ace of Wands. These are major cards coming up for you. And here, like I said, that this is something new for you. So you might feel a little disturbed emotionally by all these things. And then, you have this Devil playing up, which is like, your ego is going to talk to you that, why do you want to put yourself through this? And whatever else it can come up, it will, whatever your mind and your ego mind is going to tell you, it will tell you something which will deter you from this path, which will tell you that you're getting trapped in this. It'll show you the negative aspect, it'll create a negative aspect of your plans so that you give in to your fear, right? But this Hierophant card should reassure you that all what you're experiencing is coming from a very wise place. The universe planned it for you, and you also planned it for yourself. But when we execute it on earth life, the ego takes over. It'll tell us to be fearful of anything new. It wants to stay on with the old thing, tempt us. Like those of you who are worried about finances, you will say that, probably whatever I am doing currently is paying me so well. Why must I add this where I'm not guaranteed any returns? That is again something the Devil card will talk about. That, yeah, why are you jeopardizing something and going in for something this which does not assure you of anything? But somewhere inside, Pisces, you know that you need to do this. You just feel a very strong connect, but you get deterred because of your own insecurities and this card, your ego telling you not to walk on a path which is completely new. Stay, where it is all very familiar and all very known. Why would you want to do that? But I think again, Pisces, that you're going to follow your higher calling, and you're going to make a new start in this. This is what the cards are saying. Look at these. Here, see, I'll just show you what this is. You've got the Devil here. Just a minute. Okay. You've got the Devil here who is counseling these two people. Stay grounded. Hold on to the money. Hold on to everything. And look how unhappy and stressed these people are looking. Here you see in the Hierophant card, you look at who is instead of the Devil over here. You have a guide who looks very benevolent, who looks kind, who looks compassionate, who looks in control. Control as in who is stable, balanced, temperate, right? And they are guiding these two people, and these two people are willingly following. Do you see these two people following here? They are looking a little stressed and they've got question marks on their expression. Should I, shouldn't I? Because he's playing on their fears. Here, this one is not playing on any fear. You see the energy of these two cards. This one, is a little unsettling. This one is a lot more calming. And these students are obediently following the Hierophant. So if you are to also follow your inner guidance or whoever is your guide, just do what they are saying. Here they are willingly participating. Here they are not. He's trying to convince them. It looks like that. Here it doesn't look that, the Hierophant or this teacher is trying to convince them. She's doing it in a very smooth, gentle, flowing manner, and they are participating very willingly. Just look at the body language of people in this card and in this card. It's so different. This is your ego mind, your fear. And here it is just flow, just do, just experience. And I think you will, take this new start, Ace of Wands. You will be inspired by this one, not this one. You will reject this, you will take this. Because it's a card of energy, Ace of Wands. You are going to allow that energy to rise and flow through you, Pisces. Okay, I'll get you a little guidance for this. Let me pull out a card of a final outcome for you. You've got Three of Swords. Once I think, this path is very important for you to bring about some healing for your heart. It's very important to heal your heart. This whole thing, what I have just described, is basically coming to heal your heart. Right? And I think why this card comes up is because you do not want to look at this healing. All healing procedures can be a little disturbing and painful because we have to delve into some past which has been very, let me say, unclear. It has been traumatic. It has been emotionally disturbing. And that is what the ego card, the devil card, is saying, that why do you want to swim in that stuff anymore? Why do you want to do it again? Just stay where you are. No, let things be the way they are. But here your guide is teaching you something. It is doing it so that you can follow. So your guides are trying very hard, Pisces, to get across to you and to start teaching you in a very gentle, mild, loving manner to clear this for you. Okay, let me get a little guidance for you, Pisces. Some messages, to help you with this. What messages are there for Pisces? Any messages? These are too many. Let's get one or two messages for you to help you in this. All right. I'll take this. Your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift that comes directly from God. So here you are being asked to create this, not hold on to this. Learn something. These two are learning by imitating. You also need to learn by following what your guides are teaching you. Release the power of your word. Realize the power of your word. So when you're talking to yourself, talk about creating this. When your mind and the ego is talking to you, replace it with something like this. That when you are speaking, don't let your ego talk to you. You talk to your ego. In fact, the ego is not going to listen to anyone. You need to talk to yourself, to the inner voice. And you also need to talk to your guide. You need to allow the guide also to talk to you. Right? You'll realize the impact of what you are listening and what you are saying. That's what this card is saying. The impact of what you speak and the impact of what you listen is very, very powerful. Become immune to poison. That is exactly the energy of the devil card. Don't give it any attention. Become immune to what your ego and your fear is telling you, what power is telling you, what authority is telling you, which is very authoritative, very in your face, very harsh. No, be immune to your ego. Follow this. Realize the power of your word as in the word of your inner voice. Follow that over this. I mean, these two cards are just like this card is this card and this card is this card. That is exactly what it is. Become immune to the devil and poison. You see the color match here? It is all red, right? So this is exactly what this is. And just listen, realize the power of your inner voice, realize the power of the words of your guides. Okay, Pisces, that was your reading. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.